Hello, good day, my glorious families. I welcome you all to today's chapter of the day. So, today's chapter will be taken from the book of Job, chapter 16. Get your pen and your Bible ready. This is one of my children's Bible. So, we'll be reading and be noting, some beautiful parts down. Don't forget what happened in the previous chapter, chapter 15. Eliphaz responded to Job. Job spoke in chapter 13 and chapter 14, responding to his friends, but telling them the facts. He said he doesn't have word with them, but with God. So while he was talking to God, looking up to Jesus, the author and the finisher of his faith, even though Jesus had not come at that time. But while he was talking to God, the friends they were taking it, should I say they were taking it personal? Yes, somehow. Part of what they said were things we can learn from, and most of what they said were more like blaming Job, making him seem like, oh, you're talking like a righteous man, la 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 la. But I would say that the long and short of this whole story is, don't judge anyone. Probably, anyone any situation you've never been in, the situation you have never experienced. If somebody is experiencing that situation, don't judge them. Don't judge them. Maybe you should wait till you experience it. But I pray you don't experience people's pain, because it is a different situation. And even if you have ever experienced it and you feel, oh, I dealt with it in a better way, that's you. That's not them. We are all different. God made us differently, because that's even part of what made the world to be fun to be. It's a fun place to be because we all are made differently. We have different characters. We have different ways of reacting to issues or life issues. So let's read on. Today is about chapter 16. Sit down, relax. I don't know why I find it difficult to relax. Anyway, let's read. Job reaffirms his innocence. Yes, the guy believed he was innocent. And what do you think? Of course, even God said it, that he was a righteous man. The only thing is that Satan was just trying to push him to an extreme. Thank God he kept his faith. I don't think I could have kept my faith. No, I couldn't have. That is why God will not tempt. God is not a tempter of our faith. God does not tempt us, but God can put you to test. God will not test you beyond your capacity. So when you feel your faith is being put to test, just know that it is not beyond what you cannot control. Will be like, it will shake you. It will shake us, but at the end of it all, you will realize that it is still within your capacity. And the thing is, if we are not tested, we cannot be promoted. Testing and promotion, they go the same way. So let's continue. Said Job reaffirms his innocence. Then Job answered, I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are you all. Jesus Christ. Miserable comforters. Miserable comforters. Like you guys, you three of you came to comfort him and you could not even make him speechless. You keep giving him reasons to respond and challenge God the more. Like when you came, at least one of you should be able to help him out. That's why I said I put myself in the place of one of Job's friends. I wouldn't have been able to say a word. Like, I will be speechless. What will I tell a man that loses 10 children in one day and loses all his possessions? Oh my God, what will I say? 7 sons and 3 girls, right? What will I say? What will I tell him? Will I say sorry? Is sorry enough? Will I say, oh, maybe because you're offending God, just like the friends are saying? No, let's not do that. Let's learn from this. If you don't have enough to say, if you don't have a pleasing or comforting word to say, please be quiet. Then Job answered, I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are you all. Excuse me. Verse 3. Have windy words no limit, or what provokes you that you keep on talking? I also could talk as you do. If you were in my place, yes, now Job is saying what I want him to say. If you were in my place, I could join words together against you and shake my head at you. I could encourage you with my mouth, and the solace of my lips would assuage your pain. If I speak, my pain is not assuaged. If I excuse me, and if I forbear, how much of it leaves me? Surely now God has won me out. He has made desolate all his company. I don't want to talk about my own, not my company. And he has shivered him, not me, up, which is a witness against him. I'm saying him, that is Job. There are words here that I can't tell to myself, like, that guy really tried. Job, I give you respect. He said his leanness has risen up against him, and it testifies to his face. He has torn him in his wrath and hated him. He has gnashed his teeth at him. His adversaries sharpens his eyes against him. They have gaped at him with their mouth. They have struck him insolently on the cheek. They mass themselves together against him. God gave him up to the ungodly and cast him into the hands of the wicked. He was at ease when he broke him in two. He seized him by the neck and dashed him to pieces. He set him up at his target. His archers surround him. I keep saying him. When you hear him, the Bible put it as me, but I'm not using that. I'm saying him. Okay? It says, he slashes open his kidneys and shows no mercy. He pours out his gall on the ground. He bursts upon him again and again. He rushes at him like a warrior. He has sewed sackcloth upon his skin and had laid his strength in the dust. His face is red with weeping, and deep darkness is on his eyelid. Though there is no violence in his hands, and he said, though there is no violence in my hands, and my prayer is pure. O earth, O earth, he says, O earth, do not cover his blood, not my blood. Let him outcry. Let his outcry find no resting place. Even now, in fact, his witness is in heaven, and he that vouches for him is on high. His friends scorn him. His eye pours out tears to God, that he would maintain the rights of a mortal with God, as one does for a neighbor. For when a few years have come, he shall go the way from which he shall not return. I am saying him. Wherever you hear me, my. So fix it yourself. Don't mind me. I'm just being silly here. There are words in this Job that I really do not want to put on myself. Like, they are too heavy, too sorrowful. I feel for Job. Okay, so because they were miserable comforters, like Job said, that has made Job to keep challenging God. So if you have someone you need to comfort today, please do well to do the proper comforting, or seal up. Don't say a word. Thank you. Love you all. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye. Shalom.